my hood, my hood.
Hey guys, it's Jungle Friends. It's your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another week on
Let's go.
Hey guys, what's going on? How you living? How you feeling? We are here for another great episode. Trying to keep you guys engaged, trying to keep you guys interested. Thank you guys who engaged on our last clip these past couple of weeks. Our last clips, I think you guys have been really involved and like, what? That's crazy. Thank you for everybody who's reposted our stuff, told a friend, recommended our podcast. It's definitely showing and we feel the support. If you never listened to our podcast before, we always start for the shot. We always end up with a shot. If either one of our phones or devices go up with volume, we have to take a shot. With that being said, let's drink.
Let's take the shot.
Let's take the shot. Tequila.
Facts.
Ah.
I spilled on my shirt. You made me mess up because you move.
It's supposed to be a toast. It's supposed to move. But anyway, so we're gonna start with a couple short topics. Give our opinions. Tell you what and how we think, and you can agree, disagree.
Right.
Or yeah, that's just pretty much it. So you want to start off? Or you want me to start off?
You can start.
All right. So I'm gonna play this little clip, and I want to see how you guys feel. I personally feel like this woman should never even called in. That's my opinion, but you know, you'll hear, and I'll cut it off when I need to. All right, here we go.
Mama, so what you do to your ex that you regret?
As soon as I said my name, I said I should have said it was anonymous, but I regret cheating on him.
That means you still with him?
No. I'm with my husband that I cheated on him with.
Oh,
it was
Goodness gracious.
So you regret having a husband? Like things worked out for you, see?
Right.
Can y'all stop?
No, but he was such a nice guy.
She just said
so
she
I
regrets her
better,
husband.
like, broke up.
And now if I'm your husband, I'm mad. You regret that? That means we not together anymore.
No, that sounds bad. See, I should have never called in for this topic.
You shouldn't have called in. Because I'm going to tell you something. You don't deserve happiness. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you why you don't deserve happiness. She says she regrets being married to her husband now and talking about she missed her ex.
And he's a good guy.
And he's a good guy. Come on, man.
First of all, don't be losing a fan out here. That's not true. What happened was I feel bad just because he's a nice guy. We was friends first, and I cheated on him. But I love my husband. I'm happy.
You still thinking about him?
Go see him one more time, girl.
Not seen. Heck no. I don't think about him at all.
So what made you marry the husband?
Oh, because he's amazing. Nice guys finish last. My husband is like, he's rough. I like that.
If you get married,
damn, that's so foul.
If you cheat on me and marry the guy you cheated on me with, don't ever think about me ever again.
Word.
I don't want to ever hear you
I
say
don't
things
think
like I'm
about him. I don't. I just feel bad.
Called talking about him. You all thinking about him.
With
You
your,
gotta
with
take
your
some
real
things
name.
grave.
Yeah, that's so
Hey, and you
foul.
put her last name out there.
Y'all-
Hey, no, because we got call ID. Say her full name. What's her full name, yo? What's her full name? What's her full name? Tell me.
You want to know?
Yes.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Y'all
Yes.
are so
Cash at me
messy.
$100 right now, or I'm putting your full name out there.
Uh-oh.
What?
All right, Miss. You have a good day.
Miss.
You have a good day.
So yeah, shout out to Charlamagne, the Breakfast Club. I agree. So you mean to tell me, you cheated on me,
Facts.
and the person you cheated on me with, you then go and marry. You then go to marry, and then you tell me, I don't know how long after this happened, after she got married or whatever, she calls on the radio show and says, I regret cheating on my ex. He was such a nice guy. So why are we thinking about your ex when you clearly didn't want that guy
Right.
in the first place, hence why you cheated on him? Why are we thinking about your ex? Oh, because we were friends first. Okay, so you weren't friends with your now husband? You wasn't friends with nobody else? Why is this?
He's friends with benefits with her while she was married to the other nigga.
But did you hear her breakdown? She was like, well, what's your husband? Oh, my husband's amazing. Because, nice guys finish last, and that was him. But my husband, he's strong. He's rough.
I need a rock that nigga. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. New Yorker shit. What the fuck? I think we're in New York too, right?
I don't know where they are. But, because,
yeah, Emmy and them in New York.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, they can, yeah, it's New York, yeah. So I just think it's just funny. So what are your thoughts? If you found out, let's say you were the ex, and you hearing this on the radio.
Charlamagne, bitch, don't think about. Young lady, don't think about me. You cheated on me, And the thing about it is you know, she probably misses the treatment because I guess you got a quote unquote roughneck guy. He not gonna tend to your needs like the nice guy did, or do as much stuff, and you kind of miss it. And now that you was with this person for a while, and according to you were friends beforehand, so yeah, you're gonna miss that person,
that connection.
Yeah, but if you leave me, like if you cheat on me and leave me, yeah, we're not being friends after that. Now we could have ended this amicably. Yeah, amicable.
Yeah, you see, I messed up that same word.
We could be amicable about it.
Yeah. There you go.
Or you know, then you know find someone else. Cool, but within the marriage, if you cheat, you get caught, and then you leave. Nah, bro.
I don't know if she was married to the first guy. I think
she said she was married to him.
She did?
She said she cheated on her first husband with her current husband.
Oh, I know. I thought she said I cheated on my... Okay. You might be right.
We'll play it.
Yeah. I have a fact. Hold on. I'll do it right now. 1 second.
What you do to your ex that you regret?
Ex.
As soon as I said my name, I said I should have said it with another.
Doesn't mean could be ex-boyfriend.
I regret cheating on him.
That means you still with him?
No. I'm with my husband that I cheated on him with.
See,
I'm with my husband that I'm cheating on. Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah. I said I regret cheating on my ex with my, and even on the top it says I regret cheating on my ex with my current husband.
Gotcha.
So I'm with him. I'm with Charlamagne. He's like, don't think about me. You cheated on me, and then it'd be something that's gotta hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You cheated on me, and then that happened to be your quote unquote soulmate.
Girl.
Like that isn't. Let's be real. Let's be petty. If it didn't work out, we'd be like, ha, jokes on you, bitch. You lost me, and you didn't keep that nigga. But then you and you didn't keep that nigga. But no, you kept that nigga, and you married. That's gotta hurt on a different level.
What if the roles reversed? I can't see a guy being like, "Oh, I miss my ex. She was so nice. My current wife."
It depends because
she a roughneck.
I really feel like true. Or I honestly feel like we sometimes have a habit of comparing people.
Yeah.
Like to exes or past experiences.
Yeah.
Like you be like, oh yeah, I remember this one ex Dominique. She used to do that thing and do this thing. My wife don't. No, my wife don't do that. But at the end of the day, it was a different time. You were probably into different stuff than you are now.
Right.
So you with what you now can handle, not what 24-year-old you could have handled. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like different strokes, different time, different folks. Like literally, all in that order. But like you said, if it was a girl that got cheated on and then found out that he married that girl, we would be, because we're more emotional, we would be so what? Mm-hmm. I'm kidding. All his shit and her shit. Like not me personally. I'm just saying it's probably some people's
allegedly.
Yeah, I've never keyed. No, I've never keyed nobody. I'll fight you before I key any personal.
I'm gonna key you, not your car.
I will physically hurt you, but I will not hurt your allegedly. No.
Non-violent.
Okay. You heard what I said.
Malcolm X over here.
Malcolm X, you can be MLK. We're just gonna agree to disagree. Okay? Right. But no, like I would never hurt somebody's personal property. But yeah, I can't see myself doing that and then say, oh, I miss my ex because he was nice. Right. And then proceed to say, but nice guys finish last. It's like, damn, you putting the dagger through my heart all over again on radio.
Pretty much. She missed him, that's why. What's the point of even calling and bringing this up? She missed your ex.
They said the first thing she said, I knew I shouldn't have said my name. I said, oh no, we know who you are now, Cheryl.
Right. Did you catch the end of the clip where it was like, Charlamagne was like, what's her last name in the car ID? And he put her whole name out there. But they bleeped it. Oh
God! Because I was like, can you imagine the husband coming home later, working a whole shift, and then one of the coworkers, hey yo,
sound like Rachel.
That's embarrassing. Or like his brother call him on his lunch break. Mm-hmm. Yo, I think I just heard our sister-in-law on the radio talking about she missed her ex.
And you got a roughneck. As soon as you get in the house, you be like, so you miss your old nigga and stuff? Your old friend?
You want that old thing back?
Right.
No, baby, I like your rough style. I like you. Nah. Clearly, you decided to call it and embarrass me in front of all of New York. And at the New York
All New York and everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
Bro, don't let me know. I'm sending you that clip. Like, this is you?
Hey,
and don't let the ex...
Is this your queen?
Is this your queen? Is this your queen?
That's embarrassing, bro.
Is this your queen?
Yo, that's embarrassing. At this point, you knew this relationship was going to be over. As soon as you called in, you was prepared. You was prepared. Like,
you know what? I actually got a topic that ties in with that.
Okay.
So, it's, have you ever ran away a good man for a bad man?
Literally. Coincides. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Have you ever ran away a good man? I'm not talking about all of them.
So here's the thing, though. I knew
See what I'm saying?
I knew he was a good man. That's why I had to separate because I wasn't ready for that.
See? But you
didn't
was ready
run him
for
away.
a bad man.
No. I wasn't running from anything. I just had to
But what I'm
separate
saying
because
is
I
you
knew.
didn't run away from the bad man, but you ran away from the good man.
No, I didn't run away from the bad man. I ran away, honestly, from all of them.
I would say I can be honest.
I'm guilty.
I have definitely ran away good ones in the past because
End of the show. Couch.
I was
Right.
in the past,
But it
That's the end
didn't
of the
work.
show.
now,
Point work.
but now it's different.
30 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's different.
And
You
I
got
think-
a good man.
But that's the first.
Was you scared in
real
the beginning, though?
For him, for me and him, yeah, oh yes.
Did you ever think about leaving? In the beginning?
No, he did though.
Oh, I know he did.
Yeah,
I already know.
but I
Not
did.
because he told me that. I just know CJ.
I fought
if he
for- I
felt
fought
you're
for-
scared
I
and
fought for this
fearful,
relationship.
You ever ran away a good man, B?
So is it ran away a good man or ran away from a good man? Because I think the words on the says from.
Yeah.
But he's saying a.
Well, I think it's you ran from a good man. So you started dating him and realized he was a good guy, and I guess I guess you didn't think you deserved it, or it wasn't something
Yeah,
that
I
you
I'm
used
just
to.
in the concept. I was just making sure, like literally the verbiage of it, to make sure that I'm answering correctly, because the way it's worded can be mean two different things.
It says it ran away from. So
Ran
yeah,
away
you're
from.
right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So yes, I have ran away from a good guy once or twice, and that's because I knew I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. It's not because I didn't deserve a good guy. It's just that I didn't want it. I was first year of college, man. I'm here to have fun, not to be all lovey-dovey, cuddled up. So yeah, it was like I've done that before, but that's because I can say run away from, but I felt like I did him do justice by not playing him or taking advantage of him.
You're welcome.
That's how I see it. I mean, but I feel like that takes a mature person to be like, look, I don't want to hurt you,
Right.
so I don't want to. Like we said in the previous episodes, communication is key, right? Like, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship. You're a good guy, and I don't want to hurt you, so I don't think this is gonna work. Not me right now, the way I am right now.
Mm-hmm. But I was kind of confused. Like, you know, you run from a good guy, but then deal with a bad guy.
Yeah, because he got good dick.
So you just deal with the headache for good dick or the problems.
Well,
and
honestly, that's up to you to deal with the extra that comes with it.
Okay.
But, and again, not saying the good guys don't have good dick, not saying that. But most time, the bad guys are the ones that know how to handle having sex with no strings attached without expecting more. It's literally like, those are the people that are your friends with benefits. Those are your people who are your situationships, or your booty call option 1, 2, or 3. Like,
Okay.
that's what I mean by. And even in that aspect, does that make that person a bad guy? No, it just means that y'all have an understanding of what this hookup is.
Right.
Right? So I feel like when we start putting labels of good guy versus bad guy, it's not like he's like beating my ass and I'm staying there like this battered woman. No.
Right.
I'm saying like this quote unquote bad guy for me is not the person that I'm having a relationship and not having a healthy boundary with. I'm just like, yo, we come in, it's Friday night, 2 a.m. Hey, yo, what you doing? That's who I want to be with, not the one who's gonna be picking me up from the bar and, you know, trying to take care of me and trying to cuddle and watch Netflix. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the good time.
Yeah, in a row.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Boom, boom, boom.
And then I'm out. You know, I don't gotta stay. I know where I came for.
Good job, young boy. I'm out.
Yeah, don't do that. He tried it.
So
why do people around me always want to try to talk like they're from Philly? Like, y'all try to do the slang, y'all try to do the like, why? It's just because I'm saying. That's
this is
rude.
so fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just do it to
Stay in your
irritate you.
legs. Just
I just do it to
stay.
irritate you. Literally the only reason.
I feel like that's what everybody do it for. Like, y'all need to find a new hobby. But anyway. But yeah, I don't think that I consider that to be a bad guy. It just means that you know that this person is with the shits. Nothing more, nothing less.
So outside of your current relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm talking to like 20s V. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been like, well, maybe I should have gave that guy a chance?
Oh yeah, most definitely. There were some I did like even as 30-year-old V, I can look back and be like, yo, that guy really would have gave me the world, or I really should have gave that person a chance because I knew what he had to offer. But I feel like I made the right decision in that time aspect because I wanted to be free, flirty, and fun. I didn't want to be settled down, cuddled. I didn't want. Right. I knew what I wanted. So there is a thing of right person, wrong time.
You know what? You're right.
There is that thing, and there's also right time, wrong person.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? So like that could be interchangeable, but it just happens how life is. I mean, think about it. We had that case we talking about Blair Underwood. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was like a month or so ago, where his best friend. He was best friends with her for 30, 40 years.
They're all along.
Nothing may have happened or trend. We don't know. But
right.
at the day after he divorced his first wife, a year later, he was engaged to his best friend of 30, 40 years.
Right.
When they were younger, probably wrong time. Right person, wrong time. Now it's right person, right time.
I think the older you get, especially the environment where Blair Underwood? Yeah, Blair Underwood. Around his age, like, I think anything past 40, 50, 60s,
you don't give a fuck.
You ain't marrying for love anymore. You're marrying for some type of convenience or some type of peace.
I think it's the opposite way around. Mm-hmm. I think people in their 40s, 50s now, they're really marrying for companionship.
Yeah. It ain't like I love you. It's like, oh, we work well together. We can be in the same room together.
some of them are love
We're
too.
We're cool enough. Yeah. You ain't gonna get them nerves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's just like,
I agree.
Protect your peace.
Yeah, protect your peace at all, and that's a 2-way street.
Yeah.
2-way street.
Kings and queens, protect your peace.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I do think that it's very mature of a person to be like, look, you're a good guy and I don't want to hurt you. Same thing with a guy. He could be straight. Granted, most women are accepted to hear that they're not being chosen. I mean, I'll say that's probably a 2-way street, but more so women. When we hear like, yo, I thought we was cooking, we was clicking, we was connecting. Because most time girls, well, at least in my 20s, the girls are the ones who wanted more relationships, more than guys back then. Now, that's true. Now, and we're a little older. We have, we know what we want now. That we could both express it and whatever. Before it was like, we just want to fill it out and kick in, and then we'll probably fall into love.
I don't think guys ever were really that mature enough to be like, oh, she's a good girl. Not right now. I'm sorry. We were more. I guess they were more of like, I'm about to use her. She a good girl. I'm gonna use her. She gonna be green. She gonna be stupid. She gonna go for the team. So
Yeah.
They probably fucked up some relationships like that too. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Have you ever read?
Let's get into the next topic, right? Okay, I'll take a shot.
I mean, it's your topic. Yeah.
The next one?
No, I can do the next one.
Okay.
So, I think this is a kind of a extreme situation, and I think for this one, it's not gonna. How can I say it? This is one of those situations that gender roles play a real thing, right? Not gender roles, but like your gender is going to play a role of how you will react. Okay. All right, so here we go.
Kendra G, I've been dating my man for over 2 years. Over the weekend, one of his college friends had a birthday party. Before we went, he told me that his ex would be there. He wanted to let me know so I wouldn't be uncomfortable. I was cool with everything until he told me his ex was a man. He never told me before that he was once gay in his past. He said once he gave his life to God 3 years ago, he stopped dating men. He also told me I'm the first girl he's ever dated, but he was too afraid to tell me back then. Kendra G, this news has changed so much for me. I love him. I never had any thoughts that he was once gay, but now I don't know what to do.
He was delivered.
You know what? You're so annoying. You are so annoying. So annoying. So annoying.
He found Jesus.
I mean, he did. I mean, there are some people, depending on what you believe in religion, there are some people who are delivered from certain things, i.e., like the spirit of drinking, spirit of gambling, spirit of homosexuality, well, all of that, depending on what you believe, right? People believe different things, right?
Go ahead.
But let's bring it down to, let's say if it's a non-believer, right? They've been together for 2 years.
And he didn't say anything.
And she hasn't suspected anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, you know, it was like, oh, he come off a little feminine. It's like she didn't suspect anything. Her gaydar didn't go off at all.
Right.
Right?
He could have been top.
I don't know what position he was in. Okay? I don't know what position. Shut the fuck up. I hate you so much. She didn't suspect anything at all. Right. So it's like she said she loves this man now. So how do you deal with that? With like I kind of mad. Like there's been places where I've been out and like my now fiance would be like, oh, so you know, my daughter's mother may be there, which is obviously your ex, or like, oh, this girl I used to date back in college, she's probably going to be there. Like, and I've done the same thing vice versa. Like, if I see somebody I know, I'm like, hey, just let you know that's somebody I used to chill with back in college, just in case anybody want to get, you know, frog leapy or talk slick out their mouth. But you never be like, it's a big whopper when it's like, oh yeah, and my ex is of the same sex. Like that's why I say I feel like if we apply gender here or you know sex here, it's gonna be like for a guy, it'd be appalling, but I feel like guys may be more acceptable to take that response.
Yeah.
Versus than a woman who's gonna be like, oh, so my nigga was gay and now he's straight, and the fact that he's held this information for.
They could have all been bi all along. Maybe still bi. But
I'm just going off what they said. They said gay.
Yeah.
So when I think gay, I mean full throttle.
Yeah. So here's my thing. Y'all niggas be offering up too much information. You could have went out and hung out with your ex nigga and she wouldn't have had a clue. Why are you offering this? You didn't tell her 2 years ago.
Because
why are you going to tell her now?
I mean,
keep it to yourself.
Yes and no, but I've been around some gay men that are just extra, like extra. Yeah. Like extra. Like so if he's thinking like, oh, that's my ex Demetrius, and he think that, oh, he's still single or whatever, right. He gonna try to come at your now boyfriend while y'all, you know, at the table or whatever. Right. I'd rather tell my woman in private what's going on and she be disappointed, whatever, than that be in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. And I'm the dumbass that's in the dark. At that point, I'm going to be pissed. I mean, I'm probably pissed now, but I'm going to be pissed if I find out. So the girlfriend was supposed to meet them? Oh, I thought he was just to go by himself. No. They were going out somewhere together at like an event. Okay, he knew that his ex was going to be there. Got you. So if I'm finding out that my now boyfriend is gay at an event in front of people, and then maybe other friends of his may have been there, I'm going the fuck off. Because you, not only did you lie or withhold information for 2 years, but then you let me be embarrassed in front of a room of people. Because she didn't know. Child. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes. I'm just saying, like, that's wild. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. And that's his first girlfriend after being delivered. That was so fine. I don't want this no more. I mean, maybe he don't. Whatever his reasons may be, like you say, he may be bi. Whatever his reasons may be, they're now. I remember when I started new relationships in the past, like the first 3 to 6 months felt like 2 years because you're always around them all the time. So you got to know 2 years feel like damn near 4. Here's the thing, like we can't assume no more.
When you start dating someone, you just have to ask them their sexuality and identity. You can't assume, because she probably assumed. And if she ain't asked, he wasn't going to bring it up. They just got put in this situation. If they weren't going to that event, he probably still would have never said nothing.
True. But here's my thing. This is 2023 now, right?
That should be normal.
I know. Let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
Let me finish. It's 2023. So they got together right before COVID hit.
Oh.
Right before COVID hit.
You found Jesus during COVID, my nigga?
I mean, he may have. First of all, we don't even know how long ago this was an ex. This could have been an ex from 5 years ago. Okay. And then he was just, healing on him, going to church, whatever. And then 2 years later, found a girl that he likes, and he wants to be on the straight and narrow for what God may intend for his life, whatever his reasons may be, his newfound reasons may be. But he probably didn't expect to have to reveal that part about himself. Until now you're like, oh crap, I'm going to be in a room with this person.
Right.
It's been told to me, which tells me that he still is in a circle of, even if it's a girlfriend, when I say girlfriend, I mean like a friend, a female friend that he know, that means he still has connects to some type of part of his past with that person.
Right.
And the same type of friend circle or associate circle.
But you hit him for a reason, though.
Of course you hit it for a reason. I hate to say it, and I hope this doesn't come off like I'm shaming anybody's beliefs or views. But
so I'm just kidding.
but I think there was a poll, like 70% of women, if they found out that their man,
nothing.
Oh right, you're horrible. 70% or 80% of women, if they found out their man was previously gay, they would hit the fucking roof. They would hit the roof, and that's just real being real. I know we're more progressive to understand somebody's bisexual, whatever. I think it's more so that you didn't tell the truth. You didn't bring that information to me when we were dating, and you would tell that information, and you wait till now. Like, there was 2 years time there, and then we don't even know how long, because they've been in a relationship for 2 years. We don't know how long they dated before they got in a relationship, right? So you had ample time, ample space to, before you asked me to be your girlfriend or whatever, you could have been like, listen, I want to tell you something about my past, and that now puts the ball in my court if I want to stay or leave. But since you took that opportunity from me, and now I feel like I'm forced to be stuck because now I have legit feelings for you,
right?
And now I have legit confusion and anguish and shame and embarrassment. All of that hurt. All of that. Now you've put me in a tight spot.
Right. So when you explain it like that, I don't mind those type of reactions to it, because those, you lied, that makes sense. I just hate it when people get upset and it's rooted in homophobia. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I mean, but
what you're saying wasn't rooted in homophobia.
No.
He lied. He didn't tell me. You didn't get to it. Cool. And people like, because he's gay, and gay people. That's where I be like, yo, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. But that's where a lot of it's going to also come from as well. Because
are we growing?
Huh?
Are we growing?
I don't know if we're growing, but at the end of the day, that's going to come to their mind. We can say we're growing and we're trying to be progressive as much as possible. But when it comes down to a woman's inner parts, we statistically we show signs of STDs first. We show sign of any illness and whatever. I'm just saying that's what their mind's gonna go to. Yeah, they're gonna go through of like, well, have you been tested? Like they're gonna. That's where it's all gonna start.
True. The fear of
yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm saying I'm not saying that he is, or I'm not saying that, but that's where it's gonna go to. Off break, and if anybody disagrees with me, you can definitely comment and debate with me.
But it should go that way if it was a woman.
Yes, but I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. It should go that way, but I'm telling you, it's not.
Not for a lot of homophobia, and that's where I kind of like disagree with. But I get it. At the end of the day, he should have gave her that choice. He should have came and told her from the beginning. Because if you tell her from the beginning, that's her choice of whether she wants to move on in a relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's kind of like, we don't know his background. What if he wasn't out, so he didn't want to tell nobody? There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but even with you being out, you trying to be in with me, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, I just want to bring that to your attention and see. Like I said, I feel like if it was you and your girlfriend would be like, yo, we're going to be out. We're going to run into my ex. Oh, yeah. And it's and it's a Sharon, it's a girl, you can be like, wait, what? All the freaky talks we didn't had in the past, all the...
And then guys would be mad for a different reason. We could have been fucking...
Yeah, that's what I said.
We'd be mad for a different reason.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I say, well, depending on the type of man, but that's why I say,
sure.
That's why I feel our sex plays a different response.
Oh, yeah,
in this particular situation, because one member going to be like, we feel lied to. We're gonna think everything from A to Z. Mm-hmm. Where guys probably gonna go one or two ways. It's like, damn, we could have been having threesomes. We could have been having fun. Or two, it's gonna be probably the smaller percentage. Just like, so you withheld this information. You lied to me. Like, so. Yeah,
but I feel like with guys,
I got to worry about a nigga taking you and a woman trying to take you. Depending on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different folks. I'm just saying.
Damn, she can't even trust you around the homeboys no more, bro. No, stop.
I'm done.
All right, last topic. See, it doesn't really coincide with this story, but do you listen to your man? Just
depends on what he's saying. I'm just joking.
Maybe you hear him, but you don't listen.
Again, depends on what he's saying.
Okay, all right, check this out.
Say, yo, we want this. You can't just keep saying, nah, it don't matter what y'all want. I'm still a good woman. Good to who? You have to be good to the consumer. They gotta buy what you selling.
Amen.
If ain't nobody buying what you selling, then what? Think about it. When you go to a job interview, right? You don't come in there saying, I do marketing great. They're like, but ma'am, this is an accounting position. I honestly feel like women, we are the worst when it comes to this.
We are.
Because dudes are telling us every day, physique is a big thing to them. But we like, oh, but I'm smart and I got a business. No one gives a fuck. Say, yo, we want this. You can't just keep saying, nah, it don't matter what y'all want. I'm still a good woman. Good to who? You.
So, I'm guessing from the context of it, right? Mm-hmm. I look at it from this, and she's looking at it from like a very like beginning stages, as far as like, you know, hey, when women try to figure out what men want, and the men are saying what we want, and they be like, nah, that'd be alright. I want this. They could like me for this. They could want me for this. Even when we get in relationships, you know, it could be something where it can be like sexually incompatible because the dude could be like, hey, I'm in the feet, and you like, yo, don't touch my fucking feet. You know, you want to try a toe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, instead of just listening, understanding, try to come to a compromise, we always get defensive. But like, I'm this, I'm that, I got this and that. Not necessarily like where this person is coming from and all that other stuff. Or it could be just like the smallest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, you know, I like it when you tell me, you know, you kiss me goodnight or kiss me goodbye, and you don't do it because you're like, yo, that's stupid, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything. So, and I think it's not just one way. I think a lot of time in relationships we have problems listening to each other.
Agreed. I think it's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street, right? 100%. And then not only that, one thing I had to learn is you talk to people how you want to be talked to, and that person might be may listen, you know, different or talk different.
Listening style,
yeah. So how you feel about it?
I agree. I feel like they're small. It's like it's levels to the shit. I know I say it a lot throughout the show. It's levels to the shit. It's the small stuff where we may, like, for example, and a lot of women have the same thing with their partners, right? Babe, I told you. They're like, babe, don't forget, next Friday we have such event at 7:00. Remind them that Monday. Hey, babe, don't forget this Friday we have such event at 7:00. Thursday, remind them. Yeah. Friday come. All right, babe, don't forget about tonight. What's happening tonight?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And as much as we say, you know, that we clump together like, oh, that's just how men are. Right. When in reality, it's just on a lower level, men just they're not caring enough to remember the stuff that we got planned or stuff that we're supposed to be doing. Same side, same thing. Babe, where you going? Babe, I told you last week I got a haircut on Tuesday at 4. Oh yeah, you right. And it's not trying to be rude or dismissive or anything. It's just that we just fucking forgot. We just forget. So
I'm at the point, if it ain't on my calendar, I don't remember.
And that's where when you get into a relationship, I've started doing the same thing with me and my fiance. It's something as simple as like, hey, don't forget we pay this bill on the 1st. Or, hey, we have couples therapy this day. Or, hey, don't forget I go out of town this day. Because you see me packing the luggage, you'll be like, wait, where you say you're going again? Look at your calendar. At this point, look at your calendar. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that's on a smaller scale. But it gets to a point where it's on a bigger scale, which I can admit I'm working on now, doing my own personal therapy and do our own pre-counseling therapy. That we just have to listen with intent, right? When they say, hey, I don't like the way you handle this, or I don't like the way you talk to me about this, or I don't like the way that the way you move when this happens. They're literally telling you their feelings. They're being vulnerable. They'll be like, yo, I don't like this. But then to me, I also feel like it's a warning as well as like, yo, I already told you I don't like this, that, and the third. So therefore, when you do this, that, and the third, you can't get mad when I have an attitude or when I'm upset because I've already put it out there. It's up to you to have listened. It's up to you to have applied it to your future moves. That's if you value what your partner's saying. That's if you're listening and you want this particular relationship or forming a bond to last. You have to listen, and not just listen, but apply what you're hearing to your future actions. Because if not, it's just, again, nobody's perfect. Nobody. I've heard people say, "Oh, this couple, they're the most perfect couple. They don't do this. They don't argue. They don't do this." That's what they say. That's what happens in front of y'all. But I'm sorry. I've never met a couple who has not argued or who don't have some type of, bump heads at some point. Like, nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, we can always strive to be better. And the only way you can do that is you listen and apply. Listen and apply. I mean, I don't know what other better way. A lot of marriages and a lot of couples don't last. One, finances, and then second, infidelity, and then third, communication.
Yeah. Damn, infidelity, then communicate.
Yeah, well, most of the time the communication is involved in the infidelity.
Like communicating you had a boyfriend?
Or communicating that you felt not loved or appreciated, hence why the infidelity then comes into play.
Sure.
Yes, it's normally, I can only speak from a woman's perspective. A woman will literally complain about shit that she don't like. Y'all call it nagging. But at the end of the day, it's words. It's words, and she's being verbal about things that she likes and she doesn't like.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of men, they get tired of the words, that's when they start to not listen. Alright? But at the end of the day, you gotta take the cliff notes at least and apply it. Because no one's saying that you're going to be perfect every time, but at least I'm like, alright, well, at least he heard that part. That's more progress than it was before. we take it for, small baby steps as much as possible. But yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you should be with me because I got this, that, and the third. He's like, but I don't want that. I want this. I'm like, oh, well then, at that point, if it's in the beginning stage, then at this point, why we're talking? Because I'm not what you want.
You want something else?
You want something else, and it's not me, because that's not. I want a girl that's submissive and quiet and the homebody. Well, that's not me. I go to brunches. I like brunches. I like mimosa. I like happy hours. And wait till it's like a consistent week of 60 degrees or above.
We outside.
We outside, baby. Okay.
Speaking of listening, where can they listen and hear our podcast at?
They can hear us online.
Facts.
You guys can go ahead and listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Google Play, on Alexa, TuneIn, CastBox, Pandora. You can follow us on Drunk with Friends on Facebook and on Instagram. You can definitely rate and subscribe on YouTube. You can definitely be a guest on our show if you just DM us or comment or hit one of us individually if you want to be on the show. You can definitely also order shot glasses from us. We do have a couple left in stock. And more stuff to possibly come throughout the year. And you can definitely pour your shot for the next iteration we got. I mean, be prepared. We take shots at the end, shots at the end. Definitely tell a friend. Share our podcast to whoever you know may like some controversial topics and things. And yeah, with that being said.
Oh, YouTube, DWF Podcast.
Yep. That being said,
take this last shot.
All right, guys. Cheers.
See you guys next week.
Deuces.